Welcome back to Mayhem and Family Fun. Today we're going to do the read alouds. So today I have two books to read to you today. One book is The Puppy Who Wanted a Boy, and a book called Making New Friends. So I absolutely love dogs. So this will be our grand finale. So let's read Making New Friends. Ooh, I like this. Look at that. A big tree house. Oh no, that's our school. So I think it's a playground. Here's the mother. Chippy was rather timid with Squirrel. When all the other little squirrels were out playing in the forest, he was too shy to join in. He liked to play at home with his mommy. One day a letter arrived. Oh dear, said Mommy. Grandma's not well. I must go see her. You see, this is Chippy, and here is a mailman just leaving. Here's the full one. Come on along, Chippy, said Mommy. Mrs. Nugget will look after you today. We will have a lot of fun with the family. I'd rather stay home with you, cried Chippy. So he's crying. The Nugget family all gave Chippy a warm welcome when he arrived. Hello, will you come play with us? They smiled. But Chippy was very upset. He didn't even say goodbye to his mother as he went away. You see, the mother's in the back waving, and he didn't even say goodbye because he's really sad. They all had lunch with all things to eat. Chippy didn't feel hungry. You see, they're having a good breakfast. Whatever. Breakfast, dinner. Looks like they're having dinner or lunch. See, the mom is out of the window. After lunch, the little squirrels ran outside to play with their ball. Chippy was feeling shy. He sat down for his book. Why don't you join the game? Asked Susie Nugman. There's only 3 of us, but if you play as well, we'll make 2 teams. Oh, so here's what the full room looks like. See, look, he's throwing the ball. No, I don't want to play, said Chippy. He took no notice of the game, but suddenly the ball bounced right into his lap. He knocked at the book. Quick, throw it back, cried Susie. So you see, they accidentally threw the ball, and he has to catch it and throw it back. Chippy couldn't help by joining the game after that. The squirrels raced through the branches, throwing the ball to each other. Soon they were near the goal hole in the tree trunk. So you see, they're playing basketball. See, Chippy is joining in. Here's them all playing. You hear his little window in the tree trunk. That's amazing that they put a window in a tree trunk. Chippy was just in the right place to catch the ball. He quickly turned around and tossed it straight in the goal. Hooray, we won! Cried Susie happily. Well done! Cried Chippy. Well done! Cried the others. That's what I meant to say. So you see, Chippy threw it in. You see, this is what the full room looks like. You see the mother's back. After the game, they had milk and cookies. You played very well, said the little squirrels, Chippy. To Chippy, it was a terrific game. Yes, I really enjoyed it, laughed Chippy. He had forgotten to be shy. When Chippy's mother came back, she was surprised to see the party. You see, they're having milk and cookies. You see, the mother let her in. Chippy was having so much fun that he hardly noticed her mother came to get him. They all had a lovely day, said Mrs. Nugman. Mommy was glad to see Chippy playing with the others, but it was time to go home. I wish I could stay, cried Chippy. You see, they're doing round around the rosy, I'm guessing. So you see, this is what the full one looks like. And you see, they're waving goodbye. The Nugman waved goodbye to Chippy. Take the ball and practice at home, they called. Come and have another game with us soon. Thanks, I certainly shall, smiled Chippy as they set off home. You see, they gave him the ball so they could practice. And they left. And at the back of the book is him waving. So that was the book Making New Friends. And now for our grand finale. The puppy who wanted a boy. Our Grandpa Nellie. Puppy who wanted a boy. See, that little dog he looks like. One day, Peter, who was a puppy, said to his mother, who was a dog, "I like a boy for Christmas." His mother, who was a dog, thought he can have a boy. It was a very good puppy. See, this is the mother. So the day before Christmas, Petey's mother asked, "Have you been a very good puppy?" "Oh, yes," said Petey. I didn't frighten the cat." "You didn't?" asked his mother. "Well, I just frightened her a little," said Petey. "And I didn't chew any shoes." So you see he's chasing after the cat. "Not any," said his mother. "Just teeny weeny chew," said Petey. "And I almost remembered to bark when I wanted to go out." "All right," said his mother. "I think you've been for such a good little puppy. I'll go get you a boy for Christmas." See, he's chewing on the shoe down here. He's telling his mom that he needs to go. But when Petey's mother came back, she looked very worried. "How would you like a soft bunny for pink ears for Christmas?" said Petey. "No, thanks." So here's what the little bunny looks like. "Don't you want to love like Carney?" "I like a boy," said Petey. See, there's the little bird. "How about some guppies?" said Petey's mother. "I just want a boy," said Petey. You see, here's the fish. "Petey," said his mother at last, "there's no boys to be found." "No boys?" cried Petey. Not one can be found. They're terribly short of boys this year." Petey thought he couldn't stand it, must have a boy. Finally, his mother said, "There now must be a boy somewhere. Perhaps you can go find a dog who would give this boy away." See, he's trying to cheer up the little puppy. "Do you think I could?" asked Petey. "It wouldn't hurt to try," said his mother. So Petey started off. It wasn't long before he saw a collie racing with a boy on a bicycle. Petey trembled with joy. See, he's running. "If I had a boy on a bicycle," said Petey to himself, "I would run like anything. And I would take a little run right out now, and I would ask the collie politely if he would give his boy away." You see, he's running as fast as he can. There's the boy, and here's what it looks like. So Petey leaped after the bike. He called out to the collie, "Excuse me, do you want to give your boy away?" The collie said no. He definitely didn't, in a dreadful tone of voice. You see, he finally caught up with the dog. Petey sat down. He watched Collie and his boy on a bicycle until they were out of sight. "I didn't really want a boy on a bicycle anyway," said Petey. So here's the dog. He looks quite angry. After a while, he saw Setter playing a ball with a boy. Petey was delighted. If I had a boy to play with, if I had a boy to play ball with, said Petey, "I kicked the ball smack in my mouth, and I like to catch the ball now." You remember how cross the collie had been, so he sat down on the sidewalk and called out boy, "Excuse me, do you want to give your boy away?" But he said Setter. But the Setter said no, he definitely didn't, in a terrifying tone of voice. "Oh well," said Petey. "I don't think playing ball is so much fun." See, Petey's asking really politely. See, there's his owner. Catching the ball. So Petey came to a bulldog sitting in a car with a boy. Petey was pleased for getting a little tired of much walking. "If a boy in a car," said Petey, "I laugh out walking like dogs. I'd like a ride right now." So he called out loudly, but very politely, "Excuse me, do you want to give your boy away?" But the bulldog said no, he definitely didn't, and growled in Petey's face. So you see, he's walking, and you see the bulldog is like growling at him. "Uh-oh," said Petey. He hurried in the house and stayed there until he saw the bulldog and the boy drive away. "Well, who wants to go in a car?" "Not me," he said, Petey coming out of behind the house. He's right there. He thought he would just rest a while, though. He hadn't been coming from a long way for such a little dog. He was limping a bit when he started off. After a while, he met a Scooty, walking his boy carrying a package in his mouth. So see, if you see the little brown bag right there. And you see, here's little Barky. Now that's kind of a good boy, said Petey. If I had boys to take walks and make me carry packages for, there might be some dog biscuits or cookies in the package, and I would like a cookie right now. He hadn't had any lunch, but he remembered how cross the collie was and Setter and the bulldog had been. So he stayed across the street and shouted at the top of his lungs, but politely as could be, "Excuse me, do you want to give your boy away?" The Scotty had full mouth, but he managed to say no. He definitely didn't. He showed his sharp teeth to Petey. So see, this is the dog. You see, he went to this little building. I guess I wasn't the kind of boy I wanted either, said poor Petey. But my goodness, where can I find a boy? And Petey trotted on and on, but he couldn't find a single dog who would give his boy away. Petey's ear began to droop. His tail grew limp. His little legs were very tired. My mother was right, he thought. There isn't a boy to be found. Just as it was getting dark, he came to a large building on the very edge of the town. Petey was walking slowly, but then he saw a sign. Home for boys. See, here's the building. Maybe I could find a boy here, said Petey to himself. These boys have no parents and no dog to take care of them either. He padded slowly up the walk of the home. He was so tired he didn't even lift his little paws. And Petey stopped. He listened. He could hear music. He looked through and saw a lighted Christmas tree and children singing carols. See there, Miss Petey. He's looking through the window. Then Petey saw something else. On top of the front steps of the building, all by himself, sat a boy. He wasn't a very big boy, and he looked lonely. So see, there's the boy. Petey gave a loud little cry. He forgot about being tired. He leaped up and landed on the boy's lap. Sniff, sniff, went Petey's little nose. Wag, wag, went Petey's tail. He kissed the little boy with his warm, wet tongue. How glad the boy was to see Petey. He put both hands on the little dog and hugged him tight. See, here's the little dog. You see, he's in I think the mother is telling him to come in. Then the front stairs opened. The lady looked up. "Where are you? Here you are, Ricky," he said. "What is our newest boy doing out here all alone? Come in here, sit near the Christmas tree." Petey sat very still. The boy sat still. They looked up at the lady, down at Petey, began to tremble. "Oh, would the boy go in and leave him?" "I'm not alone," said the boy. "I got a puppy." "A puppy!" The lady come out and called Petey in surprise. "Can he come too?" said the boy. "Why," said the lady, "you're a nice little dog. Wherever did you come from?" "Yes, bring him in." "Come on, puppy," cried the boy and scrambled. A crowd of boys were playing around the Christmas tree, and they rushed at Petey, picked him up and petted him. Petey wagged his tail and wagged his fat little body. He fixed about looking at every one of the boys. Can we give him some supper?" said the mother. "Can you fix him a nice warm bed?" said there. "We'll give him some supper in a nice warm bed," said the lady. "And tomorrow we'll find his mother and see if we will let him stay." See, he's surrounded by these boys. But Petey knew his mother would let him stay. She knew how much she wanted the boy, and wouldn't be surprised, said Petey to himself, with a happy little grin. "When I tell I got her 50 boys for Christmas." And on the next page, you got a white page, and then at the end, you see Petey chewing on a shoe. So that was the book, The Puppy Who Wanted the Boy. Thanks for watching.